Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. If you are a Squarespace user that is still trying to get a handle on this whole SEO, search engine optimization stuff, and are looking for ways that can make it simplified, easier, faster, well, then this video is for you because I'm excited today that I'm going to be sharing with you the latest update that SEO Space has added to their Squarespace SEO plugin. Before I show you that, if we haven't met yet, I'm Meg. I'm the founder of Floating Lotus Design, and I'm a Squarespace web designer and SEO specialist. And I am here to help you elevate your business and your website without all the tech overwhelm. So let's be honest, search engine optimization can seem really confusing and really overwhelming, especially if you've not dealt with it before and you're just getting started. There's so many terms and there's technical things and all this other stuff that you've kind of got to figure out. It can get overwhelming really quick and it can be easy to feel defeated and want to give up. But fortunately, our friends at SEO Space have created the SEO Space Squarespace SEO plugin that is a mouthful. It's basically a Chrome extension, actually, that is specific to being able to help you with your Squarespace SEO. Now, I've done some other videos about this particular tool, and I will share them up above. And you can also catch my playlist. I did do an SEO Made Simple series. So if you're just getting started with SEO and want to know the bare basics, that's a great place to get started. But today I'm wanting to share with you their latest update because they just keep adding more and more functionality and value to this tool. And this one's a major upgrade because now you can do keyword research and competitor analysis right within the SEO Space tool. So let's hop over and I will show you exactly how it works. So once you have your account set up with SEO Space, you're going to log into your dashboard. And again, the keyword research functionality is only available on the paid plans. So when you sign into your dashboard on the left-hand side here, you'll see your main menu and keyword research will show up there. And so when you click on that, you have this kind of welcome page, if you will. So if you're not quite sure where to get started, you're looking for specific keywords to your niche to attract your customers. Do you want to analyze competitors? Or are you not even sure where to begin? You're completely new at this. So again, it's a nice interface that Henry and team have worked together here to ease you into finding the right spot for you to begin your keyword research. So if you're not sure where to start and you click on this, it's going to take you to a really nice YouTube video where he can kind of explain all the basics for you and get you started there. If you want to do competitor analysis, you can click on that and it's going to take you to the competitor analysis page where you can enter the URL of one of your competitors that you want to research and what location. And then here he gives a really nice outline of what these things mean. Again, something that these folks do really well is just make this so easy to understand and so user friendly. So before you even do anything, it's going to show you what results you're going to get and explain what they mean in terms that you can easily understand. What domain authority means and why that's important, backlinks, etc. So if you want to get some information about your competitors and what keywords they're ranking for and you're not, this is a great place to start. But if you're just wanting to do regular keyword research, you can go right into the Keyword Explorer. And again, that'll bring you here. So same thing here. They're going to give you a great overview of how this all works and what you're going to find. So it's going to explain your search volume and your cost per click. It's going to tell you about keyword difficulty, what search intent is and what those things mean, what your position is, so where your website ranks, if it ranks for this particular keyword that you're searching for. So I'm going to go in and just give you an example. Now, this isn't going to be in my niche, but let's just say maybe I'm looking for a brand photographer. So if I type in brand photographer, and I'm going to be real broad right now and go with United States, brand photographer, search. Here are my results. So we take a look at this. So the Keyword Explorer says it's got a monthly search volume of 880. The cost per click is $3.26. The keyword difficulty is 47. And my search intent is navigational and commercial. So that means that folks are what they're looking for, what their intent is when they're searching this. So it gives you some idea. So you might be targeting customers at different places along their journey, whether they're just looking for information versus whether they are looking to go to something like commercial, which is where they are looking to purchase services. They're looking to hire somebody. And then if you were ranked for this keyword, it would tell you what your position would be. And again, the nice thing that they do here is all you ever have to do is hover over these question marks and it gives you some really brief but easily understandable information about what each of those mean. So that gives you the basics of that specific keyword. But then down below here, you get the related keywords. And you can click view all. And right now, like there's 185, you have the option of being able to show all. Let's just keep it simple for now, but it's going to show you all the different related keywords, their volume, cost per click, all of this information and what the different intents are. And then you can filter on it. So maybe you're looking for keywords that their search volume is only, 100 to 1,000 per month. And you can make it custom too, which is nice. You can apply that. It's going to bring back, okay, these are the 10 that only come in that volume. So you can quickly get an idea of where they rank. Maybe you have a known difficulty that you're looking for. And if you see here, 0 to 29 is easy and they're all color coded. So, I might not want to be shooting for the very hard to rank for here. Maybe I just want to go for the easy to medium. So you can filter out that. You can do on search intent. So again, we have 4 different types of search intent: information, navigation, commercial, and transactional. So you have the option to be able to filter based on those. And we have even some, more filters like word counts and things like that. So really great way of getting a quick snapshot and being able to filter down to what you're really looking for and getting that quick information. And then you have the ability to export it to a CSV. So if you're keeping track of your keywords in a separate spreadsheet or database or something, you can quickly export it and copy that information over here. So just a really great tool. And if you're kind of new to all of this, does this replace having, another keyword research tool available to you, like the Keywords Everywhere or Ubersuggest or something like that? You can certainly have both, but if you're just getting started, this is giving you some really good basic information. It's giving all the information you really need to get started and get comfortable with keyword research. You can then, expand as you learn more and do more in-depth searches and check things on Google. Of course, I would always recommend that you take the keywords that you are targeting and do the search in Google and further your research by learning more about the folks that are ranking for that keyword and their domain authorities and things like that. But you can also do some of that again here in this competitor analysis page. So the folks at SEO Space, Henry and his team, they just continue to add more and more value to this tool and to their software and really making it a nice, easy place for you to be able to come and kind of do all of your Squarespace related SEO tasks in a manner that is so easily understandable. And for example, for the competitor analysis, you could even type in your own website and see what comes up. So I type in my own. I had just an example of what you might get with a competitor. It tells me what my organic traffic is, my keywords that I rank for, my domain authority. It's going to show me all the organic keywords and positions that I can rank for or that I am ranking for. So I can sort on anything like that. So I can sort on things from lowest to highest. And so I can see, just the positions from 1 to 20. So they're like the first 2 pages of your search results. I can see all those keywords. I can get a glance at their difficulty, their search intent, and can get a lot of information and be able to narrow down some keywords that maybe I'm not ranking for that my competitors are. And if I want to also rank for them, it gives me some ideas of what keywords I might want to target. So again, these guys have just really outdone themselves as always. Henry and team are consistently adding value to this tool and functionality and doing it in a way that just makes it so accessible to anyone. Again, you don't have to know anything about SEO to get started with them. They're going to help you learn what you need to know, and they're going to make it as simple and straightforward as possible. And you're really going to be able to have actionable results without having to have multiple tools at your disposal. And of course, you can add on later as you kind of grow with your comfort level and your expertise. But this is a great place to start. And so now you can not only get results of how your Squarespace site is doing and actionable tasks on things you need to address, you can now also go in and do your keyword research and do some competitor analysis and have that all in one spot. So if you haven't tried SEO Space yet, I highly recommend you give it a shot. You can get a free trial and test everything out and see what you think of it. And you can use my affiliate link that'll be down in the description below. But they are really outdoing themselves here. And if the first year of SEO space is any indication, I can't wait to see how much more they're going to be doing in the future and continuing to just add more and more value to this product. So I highly recommend you check it out. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below.